Talk about representation of sets. So sets are generally represented by the following two methods. One, we can represent sets with roster or tabular form. Two, rule method or sets builder form. So these are the two ways we can represent a set. So now let's take the first one. So that is roster or tabular form. So in this form, all the elements of a set are listed. The elements are being separated by comma and are enclosed within braces. So this is the braces. So example, the set of all natural number less than 7. So we can represent this in roster form as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, the lowest natural number is 1. So set of all natural numbers less than 7. That is just 1 to 6. So this is how we represent in roster form. So we can also say the set of all distinct letters of the word maths. The set of all distinct letters of this word. So if you put it, distinct letter means different letter. So that will be MATHEICS. So we don't need to repeat the two T's. So that's it. So what we are trying to derive out here is that we can represent a set using a roster form, that is this curly bracket, and element to be inside just like this. So the another form, the number 2, is the rule method or set builder method. And note that if we are writing, let me explain this. Note, in a set notation, order is not important. So the set of all factors of 50 can be written as, so I can say 1, 5, 10, 2, 50, 25. So, and this is formal way you see that we write, that is we arrange accordingly. But this arrangement does not matter, either this or this is allowed, so anyone is allowed. Arrangement does not matter here, but we only arrange so that we can have order and we will know that yes, this one we have write it before also, but you can write it anyhow, is allowed. So another one is rule, the second way we can represent sets. So that is rule method or sets builder form. So in this form now, all the elements of a set possess a single common property which is not possessed by any element outside the set. So let me use example here. If we denote a vowel by V, if we denote a vowel by V, if we denote a vowels by V, then this can be like so. Now what does this mean? So this representation, what does it mean? It means the set of all S, as in what we have in this bracket. It means the set of all X such that, so let me write it, the set of all S such that S is a vowel in the English alphabet. So that is the meaning of what you have here. So if you see question in set, you'll be able to interpret what they wrote. So now another one is, if I write something like this, what does it mean? So A is equal to, so because if you can't understand set in representation in this rule method, there will be a case in solving some question. Now what does this mean? Like if you see something like this, what does the interpretation mean? Now this means A is the set of all S such that S is a member of, do you know this symbol means member? S is a member of, N is natural number. I've told you, go and watch the video on types of number. So S is a member of natural number and S is less than 5. So if I want to write this out now, it means A is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, as in this is A. So that means I have interpreted this to this form. So you see this part is useful. So that means this is set A is such that set A is the set of all S such that S is a member of natural number and S is less than 5. So this is the interpretation. Okay, so let's see more of this, because this representation is useful, so you can know how to bring out numbers. So now let's say B is equals to, so what does this one mean? So B is the set of all Y such that Y is a member of integers. So Z here is an integer. So what's an integer? An integer can be positive natural number, 0, or negative natural number. Integer cannot be 0. So we have already, integer cannot be fraction rather. So if I want to write all this one out, it means B is equals to, so B is the set of all Y such that Y is a member of integer. So an integer can be negative natural number, 0, positive natural number. So an integer cannot be fraction. Go and watch types of numbers. Now this is this form. That is how you can represent a set the two ways, rule method or set builder method. So this is rule or set builder method. So that's it. You need to know how to build a set out of all this. So that is how we can do that. Now if I write something like this, what will be the interpretation? So A is equals to, just want to form one for you, so write it out. A so what does this one mean? So it means A is a set. So A is a set of all S. So A is a set of all S such that S is greater than 10. So that means A is a set of all S such that S is greater than 10. Now what can you say here? We do S is greater than 10 means the number you are talking about is greater than 10, but this is not complete. Now what is that X? So you see now, that means there must be something here and tell us maybe S is a member of natural number. So if you tell me that, so I can actually know the types of number you are talking about. So that means this number is starting from 11, 12, 13, etc. So that is how we represent sets in this form. So let's move on.